NES Plumbing Heating and Cooling closed their doors for about 3 months due to the pandemic, but they say their doors will remain open during M24 construction.
The COVID-19 pandemic was really big, kind of came out of the middle of nowhere, and we as an essential service industry stayed operational for a while until we really started to notice how large this COVID-19 pandemic was actually turning into. As a small business, we decided to close our doors for 3 months because we realized the risk versus the reward. It was better to keep our customers and our technicians safe at home. So we closed down and then slowly reopened once we kind of were able to find out more about the CDC guidelines and what would be the safe way to keep our technicians and our customers safe from the pandemic.
Now that they're reopened, Drenikowski says the community is supporting them.
One thing that's really nice about being here with the community of Oxford is once we did reopen, we felt a huge support from the community to where a lot of our existing customers were calling us back because they knew that they could trust us in their home. We wore face masks, sanitized, boot covers, did gloves, everything to the T to make sure, like I said, that we were making sure that our customers and our technicians were safe in customers' homes.
The jobs picked right up.
Business really is always on a roller coaster in the plumbing and heating and cooling industry. There's the busy times and there's the slower times, and then with plumbing there's always kind of when it rains the sub pumps are going, and so it's always just a hit or miss. With the fact that COVID pandemic kind of came out right around in the March area, we were getting out of the furnace season and getting into the air conditioning season, so we were right into that transition period. Once things kind of started to slow down and we realized we could wear face masks and go back into customers' homes is really when that 90-degree temperature started to hit. So our air conditioning service calls really ramped up from there. So we were kind of coming slowly back out of this stay-at-home quarantine into full force of just getting air conditionings up and running, because a lot of people are working from home now, so it's more and more getting people comfortable inside their own home, where they're used to working in an office industry where the air conditioning is pumping out 65-degree temperature all the time, where your maybe 30-year-old air conditioning system isn't going to do that all the time. So coming back out of the COVID pandemic has really just ramped up a lot of the service calls for us.
He says the pandemic may have something to do with the take-up in calls.
I definitely think we're getting more calls now that families are working from home and they're taking schooling from home. We're definitely getting more and more people that are noticing issues with their furnace, their air conditioning, maybe their water heaters, and even reverse osmosis systems, clean drinking water, things like that. Those are things that people are now noticing and taking more conscientious thought into their own home as to where they would normally be at school or the office. So we're really taking up air quality, doing UV lighting, getting some 5-inch media filters that give you the best air quality in the home because it's recirculating in the home. So we're really making sure that we offer these options for customers that are working at home and they have families at home.
Drenikowski says NES Plumbing Heating and Cooling hasn't updated their look.
Our shop is located just north of the Pollyant Trail Bridge right off of 24, and so they have construction going non-stop. You can hear semis working in the background, so it really kind of cut down a lot of our foot traffic of the customers that were driving by our shop every single day. So with that, we've noticed that not many customers know exactly where we're at. We used to have a old reddish, varnish looking shop that we completely repainted it to a gray now, that's a little bit more lighter on the eye. And so we've been trying to do some more things here and there just at our storefront itself, but the fact that there's just construction constantly going around, I think it's nice because people are going much slower across 24 so they can take a look and see what Oxford has to offer. But then at the same time, we lose 50% of our foot traffic.
He says construction hasn't affected things too much.
since we do a lot more calls to customers' homes as opposed to customers walking into our storefront, we don't really notice a huge increase or decline in the services. Just the fact that the Oxford community trusts us coming into their home is where we really see that there's still an incline in people still trusting us. So right now we're servicing anybody that's in the Oxford area first. We really want to take care of our Oxford community. And we're also going out to Lake Orion and Ortonville and the surrounding areas. And we're really trying to fit everybody in at as much as we possibly can. A lot of our competitors seem to be 3 weeks out, 4 weeks out. We're trying to get to you within a couple days, and we'll have you taken care of. We're really running around the clock. Like I said, our owner's hands-on. He's in a truck. He's getting things taken care of as well. I'm jumping in the field. We got multiple technicians in the field, so there's a lot of guys that are out there that are ready to kind of help out. So we're still going strong, and so we're still here if you need us.
NES Plumbing Heating and Cooling has special offers going on.
One of the things that we're finding right now is a lot of our customers that are working from home are realizing that their HVAC equipment just isn't keeping up. So what we're doing is, if you purchase a furnace and air conditioning system from us, we're going to take off $500 of the total bill, and that's pretty much for all of our service area. So the best way to get in contact with us is you can give us a call at 248-800-4144, or you can also go to our website. It's nesplumbing.com.